How's it going, guys? Alex here. Welcome back to another Dokkan Battle video, and today I'm going to be showcasing the physical mirror, and it's honestly a unit that is overlooked quite frequently for an extreme physical team, and it's honestly because he just simply does not have a rebirth or an awakening, and if he does ever get an awakening in the future, he's going to be an absolute beast on his team in particular. And again, I don't know why they didn't give him a rebirth when Xenoverse 2 came out, but I mean, we got a new Toa recently, so it's like, why not awaken the Xenoverse 2 units of Demigra, Mira, and Toa? So they need a buff, basically, and he is going to be the better unit out of the bunch easily, just simply because of how good he is. So he gives himself a 70% attack boost when performing a super attack. He causes supreme damage, Android Assault, Demon Duo, Toughest Nails, Kamehameha Link, Nightmare, Fear and Faith. He has a pretty solid link set as well. Obviously, Nightmare is an attack link. The wrong one. Nightmare is a 10% attack link. Of course, if you want to skip this portion of the video, you can go ahead and do so. But I know that there are some people that like it. So he has Nightmare as well, 10%. He has Fear and Faith, 2 key link. He is an extremely solid unit, and he has a great link set as well. Unfortunately, his 12 key multiplier is 130%, but that is one of the reasons why he needs Rebirth. Or just a Dokkan Awakening would be cool as well. Let's go ahead and try him out. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a great day as always. And if you do enjoy today's video, consider leaving a like and subscribing if you are new. And let me know in the comment section down below what you think of Mira. Honestly, I think he's a unit with a ton of potential, and they just haven't given him a rebirth yet. And let's not take on that event. It's actually Int Day, so let's take on Kid Buu. Well, no, that's a bad idea. Hold on, Gogeta. Yeah, I think that's fine because we have no, you know what? It's fine. But yeah, let's just see if we can actually find a cooler friend. I mean, I'm seeing a ton of Omega Shen ones, especially at 100%. But yeah, let's go ahead and try him out. Of course, he doesn't have any potential system buffs just because I don't see myself maxing him in the future. However, if he receives a rebirth, he is definitely going to be a unit on the cards. But I wish they just, like, focused on him because he's a very good unit. I mean, his attack stat is kind of low, and obviously his 12 key multiplier isn't that great. But he is a very solid unit, and if you were to add a link like First Battle into the mix and such, it would be like, okay, so this unit actually does have a lot of potential. But no, Mirror first rotation. Well, I kind of wanted to keep the cooler there just so that I could increase the likeliness of keeping Kibi's passive active here, but we should be able to take both of these guys out regardless. We actually have the Mirror in the second rotation. Does Power Freezer have Nightmare? I'm going to find out anyway, but you can tell from just the card alone, he is extremely solid, and we did get the additional super attack. You know what? I want to see how hard Mirror can hit. He has that super attack 10, by the way. I used cards on him. Probably a big mistake, because I'm never going to use him. But I'm going to try to get him paired up with Kid Buu, just so that I can obviously see the difference. So I can see the difference between him with a support unit and playing without. But I would imagine that he's going to maybe be around 300k range, maybe a bit higher. But I don't know, that attack stat honestly just doesn't click with me. It doesn't quite click. But the good thing is, he actually has a good partner in Omega Shenron, because they both have Nightmare, and they obviously both have Fear and Faith, so this is a somewhat decent partnership that I didn't even know existed until now, so that's great. And now we have Omega Shenron himself, and I don't know, I may upload an additional video today, just because I don't know, I'm just kind of unsatisfied that I can't bring out the other one until tomorrow, because it's just so annoying, because I spent a lot of time on a particular portion of the video. 269k. So I would imagine that with the support from Kid Buu, that's going to be around 300k. And that's not bad, considering that full power freezer is that super attack 10 as well. That's not bad. And obviously full power freezer, I think full power freezer actually has a 12 key multiplier of, I want to say, 12 key multiplier of 135%. Obviously, they kind of lowered that because back in the day, I'll say back in the day like it's been out for years. Well, it kind of has. Back in the day, again, they didn't really have immense. It was kind of rare for units to have immense, which is why Gogeta himself doesn't even have it. I'm pretty sure. Does he have immense? I'm pretty sure. It's been such a long time since I've used the SEO. No, it's just been a long time since I've used touched the card at all. No, I think he does have immense, but the biggest difference is that. Hold on, is it? Okay, obviously the Fist Battle Link. I think the biggest difference is that he, Full Power Freezer obviously has a percentage passive instead of flat out attack increase that Gogeta has, which is why he was the harder hitting unit of the two. But obviously overall Gogeta was better because he had the effectiveness against all types. He had the leader skill, he just had a lot more about him. But overall, Full Power Freezer did hit harder because of immense. The inferior 12 key multiplier, but it was that 120% that made the biggest difference there. Yeah, he definitely does seem to be hanging around the 250k region for the most part, but I don't think Kid... Actually, I think I can activate Kid to be Big Bang Busters as well, which he doesn't have, unfortunately, but I'm going to use an Usher next turn. Going to heal up so that the Kid Buu comes back around, and obviously the passive will be active. But he's not going to be active. Well, he's not going to, yeah, he's not going to be in this rotation. And let's use this. I actually need to calm down a little because I just realized I'm talking kind of fast, so. Okay, let's use the Usher. And I mean, it doesn't particularly matter that much what we go with. Let's just leave the Goku Black. And then grab this. So, 100% the Kid Buu passive is going to be active next turn. So I'm curious to see how much of an increase it actually gives him. Like I said earlier, that's probably going to go up to like around 300k. Which again, isn't so bad considering like his card, but let's see. Yeah, so this is the last stage. I completely forgot how short this event is. Kind of. It's kind of short. And, right. So, no super attack for Omega Shenron unless he gets an additional here. But it doesn't matter if get a line up percentage for Kid Buu's passive, because obviously once it activates at the start of the turn, she's going to stay active. The only exception is the Big Bad Boss's Link, which can which can change mid-turn. So that's... We need more links like that, realistically, because we just haven't had a single link like that since Big Bad Bosses. But I like it. Obviously, once you fall below 80%, it activates, and once you go above it, it deactivates. So it's nice that you can somewhat plan ahead when you want to activate that key link or attack link. So 367k. That's around 100k increase from the Kid Buu. And the Kid Buu gives a massive increase, which is why I'm really looking forward to a potential Extreme Z Awakening for that unit. Because if I quickly go over to Kid Buu, let me show you guys what he does. He gives a 50% attack and defensive boost when health is 80% or above. That is the biggest increase from a support unit in the game. The only thing is that it's extremely hard to maintain that 80% restriction. Get rid of that restriction or lower it to like 60 or 50%. That is going to be way easier to maintain, especially on a team like this. And I think I'm about to go to Body Gogeta here. So one thing that I actually want to test out before I end the video, I realized he actually has a 20% attack link, which unfortunately is legit the most uncommon attack link in the game. But it's a very good attack link. It gives a 20% attack boost. It's like, you know, the units with the links. So for this video, or this portion of the video in particular, I did go ahead and add Towa to the team because she does have it. Obviously, New Towa has it as well. And I apologize, I'm kind of shaking my desk. Deborah has it, Devilman has it, Spopovich, Yamu have it. So, not that many units have it, which is a shame because that is a very good link. But realistically, who else could have it? Demon Duo. I mean, that is why I kind of think that Bandai should just start updating some of these older links, because 20% is massive, and hopefully I will be able to demonstrate that in this video. We have the Kid Buu in the exact same rotation with the, what do you call it, with the mirror. So as soon as I get past actually showing off, you know, how well he performs with that particular rotation, I'm just gonna end things there. But I'm hoping that the Kid Buu has Nightmare. I'm pretty certain that he does, but I obviously want to confirm. Otherwise, him not having Nightmare is just gonna be completely inaccurate. But I'm pretty certain that this Kid Buu does have the Nightmare link. And passive is active. No super attack here, unfortunately, but it's fine. I mean, that's not what we're here for. We are here for the rotation with the Towa. Towa's decent as well. She gives 2 key to all types, so she was a somewhat decent unit for the World Tournament quite a while back, but now not so much, just because obviously you want to use the Broly, which I suppose she isn't so bad for if you don't have too many great units, but she isn't like, oh, you know what, I think low-key she's actually one of the most underrated units, especially for Extreme Tech. Like, here's the issue. Well, no, she's in all the banners as well, actually. Or is she? So I think it was Truth that actually brought up to me quite recently, and Mira's the one I was missing. Apparently, they removed units like Mira and Towa out of regular banners, and they are only in the double rates banners. So that is why you legit would not see anyone else pull these units for ages. So Demagra, Towa, Mira, they aren't in regular banners, they are only in the double rates banners. Which kind of sucks, because they are pretty solid units. And it's just like, oh, so that's where they've been the entire time. Because I was curious as to why I never, you know, managed to pull these units. It's like, well, maybe I just got unlucky, right? No, like, these units genuinely weren't in those banners. And I believe you can find that information yourself on the Dokkan Wiki or DBZ space. But either way, that's just something I didn't know. And that's something that probably a lot of people don't know. So that is the reason why you haven't pulled a Mira or Towa. But if you do have the Mira or a Towa, count yourself lucky, because they are pretty damn rare to come by. So I'm thankful that I managed to pull the Mira from the Janemba ticket banner. That was honestly a massive surprise. Like, oh wait, I don't have him, so I would definitely end up taking him. I don't like this rotation. Yeah. I'm just trying to speed this up along because I don't want this to be too long. Even though generally quite... I say recently, but for a bit, I've kind of tried to, like, keep the videos to a minimum. I think I kind of set a benchmark for myself. I try not to go over 15 minutes unless necessary. But yeah, that's what I tried to aim for. So finally got the rotation that I wanted, and it turns out that Kyobu doesn't have Nightmare, and neither does Towa, so I kind of had to, like, just roll this rotation, which obviously activates Nightmare and the Demon Duo Link as well, which of course are the biggest attack links for him. And unfortunately, no Kyobu passive active here, but it's fine. Let's see how high his attack stat is going to be. And this is most likely the end of the video. I mean, the recording time's like 20 minutes, but it's going to be shorter than that, probably like half the time. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy the video, as always. And if you did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think about Towa. Personally, great unit. Just where's the Awakening, fam? Where's the Awakening? And here we go. 342k. That is what I'd like to see. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you all in the next one.